movie is Juror number 2, which was written by Jonathan Abrams and directed by Clint Eastwood. The legal thriller follows Justin Kemp, a soon-to-be father who is summoned for jury duty. After he's selected to be a juror for a high-profile murder trial, he finds himself struggling with an intensely difficult moral dilemma that has the power to influence the verdict and potentially convict or free the accused killer. I recently watched this movie on Max, and initially I thought it was a straight-to-streaming film. But I found out this movie did have a theatrical release in October of 2024, but it was only released in 28 theaters nationwide, which is absolutely insane to me because I think it's a very good film and I would have loved to have seen this one in theaters. It centers around a major court case that puts Nicholas Hoult's character, Justin Kemp, in a terrible dilemma, and one of the things that's so terrible about it is that it seems like the type of thing that feasibly could happen to somebody. Now, I'm not going to get into the specifics of the dilemma to avoid spoilers, but I will say it raises all sorts of questions that don't have clear-cut answers. Tough questions like, can people truly change? Is anybody really all good or all bad? And what does justice really mean? It also does a good job of portraying the real flaws of the justice system, including but not limited to the vast power imbalance between a public defender and a district attorney. Jurors who will base their vote to convict or acquit solely on whatever ends the trial faster, and innocent people who are wrongfully convicted. It is such a difficult situation that the protagonist finds himself in, so much so that I couldn't stop thinking about it for days after I watched it. To me, the real strength of this movie lies in the dialogue and in the actors' performances. It is a stacked cast in this movie alongside Nicholas Hoult, including actors Kiefer Sutherland, J.K. Simmons, Toni, Collette, Zoey, Deutch, and Cedric Yarbrough. Nicholas Hoult once again shows his incredible talent in this film. Many of his most impressive acting moments come in the film when he's completely silent. But he's just so expressive that you instantly understand what he's feeling and you're able to empathize with him just so easily. Some other heavy hitters as far as the acting goes were Toni Collette and Cedric Yarbrough. I knew Toni was a great actress from her roles in films like Hereditary and Knives Out, and she definitely didn't disappoint in this movie. She did a wonderful job. But Cedric Yarbrough, I'd previously only seen in comedic roles, which he always crushed. He's very funny. But this was the first drama I saw him in, and he did such a great job. It was just really surprising seeing him do such a change, and I was just so impressed. This movie deals heavily with the gray area of morality, and it challenges the viewer to be introspective about the roles that guilt, remorse, and one's own conscience play in justice, as well as what their ideas of right and wrong are. Other than the fact that this was a legal thriller/drama, I didn't really know anything about this movie before I watched it, and honestly that made the experience so much better. I highly recommend going into this one as blind as you possibly can. There were a few big surprises to this movie, and it really didn't follow the path that I expected it to. It really kept me guessing the entire time until the credits rolled. The film is likely to leave you feeling unsatisfied, a feeling that is far too common in courtrooms following the conclusion of a trial. All that being said, I'd definitely recommend giving this one a watch, especially if you're a fan of legal thrillers. You can currently catch this one streaming exclusively on Max, so watch it there and let me know what you think. So go watch Juror number 2. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, add a comment letting me know what movie you think I should review next, and subscribe to my channel. I put out a movie review each week, so subscribe to stay tuned. Thanks, y'all.